Let's see. Hi, everyone. How are you guys doing? Wow, this is my first time going live on YouTube. So I am glad to be here. Thank you for joining me. So, as you know, we're in the third quarter. Let me back up because some people might not know who I am. My name is DrCareyYazeed. I'm a business strategist and I am also the host of the popular podcast, Beauty Brains in Business, which airs weekly on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and you can also find me on iHeartRadio. To learn more about me, make sure you visit my website, DrCareyYazeed.com. There you can find out all things good about the good doctor, different things that I have going on. So today I wanted to do a YouTube live. This is my first time. I actually wanted to talk to you about setting business goals. As you know, we are in the third quarter of 2019. Yes, that means that the first half of 2019, it is over with. It's done. That is a wrap. So we are now in the second half of 2019 and we're in the third quarter. So you might be like a lot of people. You have not accomplished the goals that you set out in the first half of 2019. And a lot of times the first half of the year really does fly by, especially if you have kids that are in school. You're trying to get through the spring months, taxes, all kind of stuff that's going on. And so the first half of a year can really fly by, slip away. And then we find ourselves here the third quarter in July, and it's just like, oh my goodness, what has happened? I need to get it in gear. So if you are that person who needs to get it in gear right now, I am here to help you get it started. So I'm not really sure if I can share my screen on here. I'm used to actually doing this via Zoom. So what I'm basically going to do is I'm going to go over everything with you. The workbook that I'm going to be speaking from, the link will be in the description once the video is over with. So once I finish going live, the description will be there where you can actually pick up a copy of it. And I'm going to be coming from my business toolkit. And in the business toolkit, I have a lot of different things that you can use to help you with your business, help you to stay organized. So sales funnel, how to actually map out a sales funnel for a launch that you're getting ready to do. Also having their social media planning, so you can plan when your posts are going to be put on Instagram, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Twitter. So actually a schedule for you. And this is great when you have like a launch that is taking place, profit and loss statements, so that you can keep track of that each month of what's going out of your business, what is coming into your business. And this is also something that you need when you are looking at, going for loans and financing. They want to see your profit and loss. They want to see what are you making, but also what is going out in your business as well. There are also financial goal sheets in there where you can set goals for each month financially, how much you would like to generate in your business, and what will it take for you to generate that in your business. So how many products you need to sell, how many customers you need to provide a service to, what does that price need to be? If you are also implementing advertising, how much are you spending on advertising to generate one sale? So all of these sheets are in the business toolkit. Again, the link will be in the description below and you can grab your copy. Today, we're going to be coming from the action plan from the business toolkit. So in the action plan is basically, I call it an action plan, but it's also a strategic plan. Or this is where you set your goals, and you could do it quarterly. You can also use the same sheet and do weekly goals as well. So the way it's broken down is the first thing that's included is going to be, I'm going to give you guys like a sample. So there's several things that you need to be looking at when you are developing your action plan to help you get started. So for this quarter, what are the goals that you want to work on? I always say pick at least one big goal. So and if you're doing it quarterly, work on one goal a month. Don't get overwhelmed keep it simple. So, what goal do you want to work on in July? What goal do you plan to work on in August? And what goal do you plan to work on in September? Those are the 3 months in the third quarter. So, for each goal, break it down into an action plan. What are the actions that you're going to take to accomplish that goal for that month? This makes it more manageable. This makes it way more doable. So, with the action plan, the first thing that you're going to do is, all right, so you need to write out, what will your completed goal be? What is the goal that you are trying to accomplish? What is the date that you want to have your big goal accomplished by? So give yourself a target date. If you're going to do it each month, then for the month of July, your target goal will be the end of July. So that would be July 30th, July 31st. I also like to include, what will be the reward that you will give yourself for accomplishing your goal. So I think that a lot of times when people are developing goals for themselves, that one thing that they leave out is they don't include a reward. And human nature, also, when we talk about the human mind, we are conditioned that we tend to get things done, and be more progressive and productive when we know that the end result also includes a treat for us as well. So, in addition to you accomplishing your goal, what else are you going to give yourself? So, let's say that your goal for this month is that you want to increase your revenue by $1,000. The date that you expect to do this is going to be the end of the month, July 30th. If you accomplish this, you are going to treat yourself and take yourself out to eat as a reward for accomplishing your goal of increasing your revenue by an additional $1,000. So we're going to continue with that. So if this is going to be your goal, this is going to be your big goal. All right. So I say you need to have at least 5 steps, each 4 to 5 steps each week. You need to be working on a step that is going to get you closer to that goal. So let's say step number 1 is you are going to create a new product. And this is based off of a survey that you gave out in June. Clients are telling you this is a service that they need. This is something that they need. And so you're going to develop a product for them, or you're going to develop a new service that you're going to offer. So that is what you're going to work on in week 1, is getting that together. Week 2 might be that you actually start to let everybody know what is going on. So you're going to kind of put it out there, a soft launch, let people know, hey, I got this new program that's coming up, and it is going to help you to increase your viewers on social media. So that is where you're kind of going to start putting that out there. Your soft launch, that will start on week 2. Again, each week, I strongly advise that you reward yourself, that you have a treat for yourself after you accomplish each goal. So that means that not only do you have the big treat, the big reward for yourself when you accomplish your goals at the end of the month, but at the end of each week, when you complete a step. So for step 1, you're going to create a new program or a new service for your clients. When you finish that by Sunday afternoon, Saturday night, what is the reward? What are you going to give yourself? So you might treat yourself to some Rocky Road ice cream. You might go to Baskin Robbins and say, hey, I'm going to give me a cup of Rocky Road ice cream. That's your reward. Step number 2, you say, okay, I'm going to do a soft launch. I'm going to start putting it out there on social media, using my social media planner. Each day I'm going to talk about what it is that I'm doing. That is coming soon. Who would be interested? After you've done this for an entire week, what is the reward that you're going to give yourself? Okay, maybe you're going to sit down, eat popcorn, and watch Netflix with a glass of wine, because that's not something that you do often. So that is going to be your reward. Step number 3 might be that now that you've kind of done the soft launch, you created the program, now you're going to get all of how are you going to advertise this? So you might say, this week, I'm actually going to create a flyer in Canva, using Canva, and I'm going to actually launch the program. And my goal is that I need to get at least 10 people to sign up, and 10 people, and I'm charging each of them $100 to participate in the program. So that's going to be my $1,000. So I need 10 people to sign up. I'm charging them $100 to participate in the program. And I am going to launch it on the social media platforms that I know that I'm rocking and rolling. So for me, my launch would probably take place heavily on LinkedIn. And so that would be for an entire week that I'm launching this new program, that I'm only charging people $1,000 to participate. $100 to participate in the program. And I'm going to do this for an entire week. Once the week is over with and I have completed the launch, how am I going to treat myself? Especially if I got my 10 people to sign up. So again, your goal is 10 people. In you doing your launch, you might decide that I'm going to go live on social media that week. In addition to me putting flyers on social media, I'm going to go live. I'm also going to have where they can send me questions and I answer their questions. So I'm going to really be more visible and proactive during this week. That means that this week is going to require a lot of energy from you. So again, how are you going to treat yourself? So you might say, shoot, once I finish that, I'm going to get me a massage. Like, I have earned it. I deserved it. I'm tired. I'm going to get me a massage. So after that, we're wrapping it up. So your goal was to make $1,000 at the end of July. So now you're in that last week of July. Now you need to look and make sure that everyone made their payments this week. And you need to launch and give them what you promised them. So go ahead and kick off the program. But you actually accomplished your goal a week early, and you got the 10 people that you needed to make $1,000 in a month. So that means that at the end of the month, you get to really treat yourself. This is when you get to take yourself out. So maybe you're going to have that fancy steak from Morton's Steakhouse on Canal Street in New Orleans. You're like, I'm going to do it big. I'm really going to treat myself. Well, hey, this is you've accomplished your goal. So the way this works is, as you can see the action plan, there's a big goal that you set for yourself at the beginning of the month. Then each week you break that goal down into steps, into small steps that you can manage. The goal will be that each step brings you closer to accomplishing your goal. And by the end of the week, you have actually accomplished your goal by the end of the week. And by the end of the month, the big goal has been accomplished. If you do this for 3 months and you have 3 major goals that you are working on in your business, this puts you closer to really accomplishing the goals that you set out for your business in 2019. This is a great way to leverage your business and to grow your business at the second half of 2019. So I really hope that this video helped you out. Again, my name is Dr. CareyYazeed. To learn more about me, make sure you visit my website, DrCareyYazeed.com. Also, if you'd like to grab a copy of the business toolkit, the link is going to be down below in the description of today's live video. Thank you to everyone who joined me, and I will see you next time.